In the shadow of the Imperium's crumbling glory, the Dark Gods make their move. Abaddon the Despoiler leads his warband of renegade raiders, carving a path of ruin across the stars. But standing in his way are the Emperor's own, the Adeptus Custodes. From their golden halls of terror, a shield host has been dispatched, led by a captain in Alara's plate, to halt the Despoiler's advance. Perfection faces corruption. Loyalty stands against heresy. The fate of the worlds will be decided in gold and fire. Let the battle begin.
Hey guys, Jake here from the Tabletop Alliance. This week on the channel, I'm going to be trying out Chaos Space Marines. I'm using the Renegade Raiders detachment, which I'm probably not using to its full potential because I'm not taking many vehicles. However, I'm a huge fan of its detachment rule, which is all of my weapons gain the assault keyword, and if I'm targeting a unit on an objective, I get +1 AP. So really powerful detachment rule.
Hey guys, it's James here back on the Tabletop Alliance 40k, bringing once again the almighty Custodes to the table, running the Shield Host detachment. I love this detachment, it's different from Lions. This time every round I get to choose between either having an AP -1 extra or getting lethal hits on a 5+ instead of a 6.
My list is quite a simple one. I've gone quite elite. I have Abaddon the Despoiler as my warlord. He will be leading a unit of 5 chosen. I have a Chaos Lord leading 10 legionaries. He has the enhancement Mark of the Hound, which gives the unit Scout 6. They will all be going inside a Chaos Rhino. I then have Cypher. He'll be on his own. Then a Heretic Astartes Demon Prince with wings, who has the Dread Reaver enhancement. This means if he is wholly within 12 inches of my opponent's deployment zone, he can re-roll the hit roll and re-roll the wound roll. I have 3 Chaos Bikers, a Hell Brute, 5 Possessed, and a War Dog Huntsman.
My Shield Host list comes in at just under 1500 points. My Warlord is a Shield Captain in Alara's Terminator armor with a Ballistus Grenade Launcher, Castellan Axe, bringing the enhancement from the Hall of Armories, which means he gets an extra strength and damage to his axe, and he'll be leading 2 more Alara's Terminators. The other character for me is the Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike with his Interceptor Lance, Salvo Launcher, and the enhancement of Auric Mantle, giving him 2 extra wounds. And he as well is bringing 2 Virtus Praetors in his unit with him. Outside of that, I do have 1 allied unit in Inquisitor Draxus with a Dire Singer, Power Fist, and Psychic Tempest, leading 5 Custodian Guard. And as for my other data sheets, I have 2 more Alara's Custodians, I have a squad of 5 Wardens with Spears, another unit of Venatari Custodians with their Lances, and finally a unit of 5 Witch Seekers, all coming with their Flamers. I do feel like I'm in a stronger position starting this. His list doesn't have too many models, and if we're going like for like, I feel like my Custodes certainly have the advantage. But you never know how things are going to go, and I haven't played Chaos Space Marines before either, so hopefully I don't fall into any traps.
Overall, this list is quite elite and quite unique. I really just enjoy taking cool models, and a Demon Prince, a Hell Brute, and some Possessed. While may not be the most competitive units, they look pretty awesome. So we'll see how they do against the Custodes today. I am a little bit concerned about the fact I don't have that many models, because when you're going up against the elite of the elite, with a lesser elite army, you're immediately at a disadvantage. So I'm going to have to play with all my tricks and shenanigans and see what I can do. I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. Let's go. Today's mission is Taken Hold, which means at the end of the command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each objective marker they control, up to a maximum of 15 VP per turn. Today's deployment is Sweeping Engagement, and a quick note on the terrain setup. This central piece of terrain here is actually an objective. The small L's here will provide cover to units, and the bigger L's will completely block line of sight. So we've already said this to each other, but for the purposes of the camera, I have 10 Legionaries and a Chaos Lord inside the Rhino, and a Demon Prince with wings in Strategic Reserves.
Yep, and it's my 3 Venatari in reserves for me.
All right, shall we find out who goes first?
Yes, let's.
It's a 6-all. It's me.
You win.
Oh, I always go first. All right, before anything, I do have a quick scout move to do, thanks to the enhancement on my Chaos Lord, who is inside the Rhino, meaning the Rhino can scout 6.
And I get every round to choose an option for my martial mastery special rule. So I can either have crits on 5s or AP -1 extra on every weapon. For this round, I'm going to go the extra AP.
Cool. So we gain a CP each, and my secondaries will be no prisoners and cleanse. I'll start off by advancing my bikes. That's a 3-inch advance. They move 12 anyway, so they've got a nice solid 15 inches to get up onto that central objective. Brum. The Hellbrew is going to advance as well. That's a 4, so he gets 10, meaning he can stick just behind them in there. He gives out some nice buffs, so it's good to keep him around something. The War Dog will move his full up here into cover and onto the objective. I will also advance with the Possessed. That's a 1. Gives them a lovely 10, but it means they can stay in cover, moving up behind that War Dog in here. I have Cypher inside this building, who I will also advance. That's a 4, which means he's just going to get over here, because he gives off a 12-inch aura. I want him a bit more central, I think. There he is. Finally, I will move the Rhino just onto this objective here. I don't think there's a way I can get cover at the same time. Let's try that. I will be cleansing with the War Dog, who's just towing this objective, and the Rhino over here on that objective. Sadly, I can't see anything for shooting. I can't reach anything for charging, so that's my uneventful turn 1.
Now before the end of your turn, I can use From Golden Light, which is once per battle. If my Alaris are not within engagement range, I can put them off the board back into strategic reserves.
At the end of my turn, I'm going to discard no prisoners for a CP, and I score 2 objective markers for 5 points on cleanse.
Beginning my turn 1, drawing my secondaries, I have drawn Establish Locus and Recover Assets.
Not bad, both doable secondaries.
Beginning with my Custodian Guard, moving their full 6 out into the open, just by there. And then over to this side, the Alaris are going to move through first, moving their 5, which brings them to not quite on the objective, but not a million miles away. And then up to here. Then finally, I'm going to keep the Wardens where they are, but the Witch Seekers are just going to move back a bit, spreading out on the home objective. And at the end of my movement, I'm going to be deep striking the Alaris. And bringing them in here, looking straight at the War Dog. I'll be beginning with my 3 bikes shooting into your Rhino. They all have salvo launchers, 3 shots hitting on 2s. Everything hits. Okay, so that is on 3s, and they are twin linked. So I get to reroll the 2 into a 2.
Both go through.
Okay, they are d6 plus 1 each. Oh, so that's 11 plus 2, 13 damage.
Does it blow? Yes, it does. So that bike is within 6-inch range of the Deadly Demise, meaning it will take D3 mortal wounds. So the bikes will take 2 mortal wounds. Okay, so thanks to the Rhino blowing up with little to no effort, despite my hours of painting on that, 1 dies and 1 is left on 1 wound.
Next up, my Custodian Guard and Draxus is going to be shooting into the bikes on the objective. There's 5 spears in that unit, so that is 10 attacks starting off with. Hitting on 2s, and that is 3 misses, so 5s. That is very good. That is 4. These are AP minus 1, 2 damage each.
4 ups. All go through. That kills 2 of them. That's savage.
My 2 Alaris that deep struck are going to be shooting into the War Dogs. Starting with the grenade launchers, doing d6 attacks each. So that is 8 attacks in total. Hitting on 2s. Everything hits. 2. Because you're a vehicle and I'm making an attack, I can re-roll failed to wound rolls. No more 6s. So 2 attacks go through.
4s. 1 goes through.
1 damage. As well as that, they both have their axes, so that's 2 attacks each, hitting on 2s. 1 misses. These are also strength 4, so it's going to be 6s again. Yep, so do the rerolls. That's 2. These are AP -1, 2 damage each.
4s. 1 goes through again.
2 more damage. For my secondaries, I'm going to recover assets with the Alaris and Captain over this side, and the Witch Seekers back in my own deployment zone. Moving into the charge phase, let's start with the bikes. They are going to need a 8. And we get 10, so they are charging straight in. Next, the Custodian Guard are going to charge into your bike, but I do need a 9 on this one, and I get just 9. The Alaris at the back, charging into the War Dog, also needing a 9. Failed that, so they're staying where they are. Okay, so at the beginning of this, I have to choose a stance, either sustained or lethals. I will be picking sustained hits on this. I will start with the 2 normal bikes as they get 5 attacks each, hitting on 2s. 3s, but I get +1 to the wound because I charged with their lances, so I'll be wounding on 2s. 8 attacks gone through. I do have the extra AP, so they're AP -3, 2 damage each.
6 ups. Save 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 go through.
And then the captain should wipe this one out now.
It's because they're not facing the target, guys. You're getting stabbed in the back.
The captain 6 attacks, all hit and 1 with the sustained. So it's going to end up being on 2s again. Miss 1 more. So that's 6 gone through, AP -3, 2 damage.
He dies on the first one. Fail them all.
And with that, I will just consolidate onto the objective. The battle round definitely went in my favour. The bike's completely wiping out the 1 unit, and the same with the guard in the middle.
Let me just find my white flag.
The golden light with the golden boys. At the end of my turn, I recovered assets with 2 units, so I score 3 points for that. And I'm going to discard Established Locus to gain a seed.
Going to my turn then, before I draw my cards, I have to pick one of Abaddon's Warmaster abilities. He's going to go Paragon of Hatred, I think it's called.
Okay.
Essentially means him and everyone within 6 inches get to re-roll the hit roll against enemy units.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
I have to pick my thing again for this battle round. I'm going to stick with the extra AP.
Makes sense. All right, on to my secondaries. So my secondaries are Engage on all fronts and Recover assets. I'm actually going to redraw Engage on all fronts, so I'll spend a CP for that, and I get a Tempting Target. For primary, I score 2 objectives. Okay, which target would you like to tempt me with, James?
I will tempt you with 3 bikes.
Okay, I will ignore it.
That one over there.
We'll consider that a CP then. We'll start off with my my good boy over here. He's just going to move right in front of those stupid Terminators. The Possessed are just going to move up, staying in cover, but moving out of my deployment zone for my secondary. Now, the Warmaster, ta-da, has arrived. We're going to teleport that terrain out of the way, ready to charge up and try and take this central objective, take those Custodian Guard off of it, and claim it in the name of the Warmaster, the Hellbrute. He's going to get right in the face there. Hello. Finally, Cypher's just shuffling across slightly, so he's definitely wholly within my deployment zone, meaning I can definitely score one of my secondaries at least. The Warmaster, because he's the Warmaster, he actually forgot to advance, but because he's the Warmaster, he's going to go back and do it now. It's a 4. All it means is he gets to get nice and close, making the charge a bit less failable. That's all we want. And I do have Assault and a strat that lets me charge all together, so we're good.
At the end of your movement, I will be rapid ingressing my Venatari, because they can do it for free. I'll bring them down at the back of this objective.
On to my shooting then. We'll start off with this Diabolus Heavy Stubber, which is in rapid fire 3, so we get 6 shots hitting on 3s. 1 miss. 5's required. That's 4 6s.
It is indeed.
It's no AP.
No AP, save it on 2s. 1 does go through.
That's 1 damage. He'll then fire his Demon Breath Spear, which is 2 shots hitting on 3s. Both hit, strength 12. 3's required.
Yep.
That's 1. That's 2 at -4.
4 up invul. Both go through.
Oof, so this is D6 damage each, and it's Melter 4. So it's going to be 5 damage each.
Okay, they're both dead.
See ya, losers. All right, now we'll move on to the Hellbrute going into the Guard. Okay, my Hellbrute is going to shoot his Multi-Melter into the Guard. I will Dark Pact first. He passes. He will go for Sustained. Why not? 1 hit, 3's required, That is 1 at -4.
4 pinball. We're good.
All right, next up, Abaddon and the unit of Chosen are going to go into the guard as well. They will also Dark Pact. On a 7+, Abaddon gains me a CP. That is a 10, so I will gain a CP. Thanks, Warmaster. I knew I served you for a reason. So during all that, my shots did absolutely nothing. We will go straight into the charge phase. Before we go into the charge phase, Cypher here and the Possessed over here are recovering assets. So as Abaddon's unit did advance, they will have to spend a CP on Reaver's Haste, taking me down to 3, and they will charge out the Custodian Guard. As it's a unit within range of the objective though, I will get to add 1 to my charge roll. I shouldn't fail it anyway. No, we're all good. The Warmaster has cometh. Don't think I'm getting them all up though. I should have charged the Hellbrute first. The Hellbrute will also charge in. He's good. So the Hellbrute is actually going to spend a CP to tank shock as well. Hellbrute is toughness 8, so on 5s you take mortal wounds. That's 3.
I can pop a stratagem now,
Okay.
which it'd be silly not to. So for 1 CP, so I haven't spent anything yet. Arcane Genetic Alchemy, which basically means I get a 4+ feel no pain against mortal wounds once they've been allocated.
Okay.
Which they now have. So that was 3, yeah?
Yep.
So 4 pluses, save 2 of them.
Okay.
So 1 loses 1 wound.
Okay, we'll start with the Chosen and Abaddon's unit going into the guard. They will Dark Pact. Pass, which means I can't gain another CP this battle round, but I would have. And because they're within 6 inches of the Hellbrute, they get both benefits of the Dark Pact, so they'll get sustained and lethal. Oof. Pile in. Get in, guys, get in, guys. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling thanks to Abaddon's ability. This is the other hits. Nice. Re-roll in. 5s.
Okay, so 4 pinball. 3 go through. That kills 1 and puts another 1 down to 2.
All right, Abaddon, the big boy. He is going to use Drachnian, his big-ass sword. It's 8 attacks, devastating wounds, and I will get sustained and lethal. All hit, 1 lethal, 1 sustained. Wounded on 2s. So that's 1 dev. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to save at technically AP -5.
Ah, oh wow. Whoops. A lot more go through that time. Another 5 on top of the dev. So 6 altogether. How much damage each?
3.
That pretty much wipes everyone out. So 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, Andrax. Yep, they're all gone.
Oh, beautiful. Pick those up, please. Warmaster. Warmaster. Okay, so at the end of that turn, I've taken the central objective, wiped you out. I've scored a secondary. So yeah,
Yep.
Let's see what that adds up to.
Well, before we do end, I'm going to pick these guys up and
Okay.
put them back into strategic reserve.
Yep. So at the end of my turn, I'll be discarding intending target. I don't gain the CP though, and recover assets. I recovered with 2 units for 3 points.
Drawing my secondaries, I get Defend Stronghold and Bring It Down. And then for my primary, I am on 3 objectives. So I score max 15. Beginning with the Virtus Praetors, I'm going to move them their full 12 up in the direction of the central objective. Next, I'm going to bring my Wardens through the wall, moving their full 6 up towards the central objective as well. Finally, my Venatari are going to move their 10 up towards Cypher. My Alaris and Shield Captain are going to deep strike into the corner to try a second time to go at the War Dog.
I will spend a CP to rapid ingress as well, bringing my Demon Prince 9 away from your Virtus Praetors on that objective right there.
I'm going to begin by using the stratagem, Archaeotech Munitions, on the Wardens, and that's going to give them sustained 1 for this round of shooting.
Okay.
So that's 1 CP spent on that. And then they are going to start by shooting into your bodyguard of Abaddon. 10 shots, hitting on 2s, sustained with 6s. That is 1 miss, but 2 sustained. Come on, let's do some damage. So that is 6 gone through. AP -1.
4 ups. Christ.
My next shots are going to be the 3 Venatari, now going into Abaddon's unit as well. The Venatari of their lances, that's 2 attacks each, hitting on 2. 1 miss, so that's 5 going through. These are strength 4, so it's going to be 4s again. One of those does not do anything. These attacks have AP -1, 2 damage as well.
1 at a time. Dead. Next are into Abaddon.
That's 3 into him.
3 ups. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
How dare you wound the Warmaster?
Next, I'm going to have my 3 bikes shooting into Abaddon. Let's see if we can take him down turn 2.
He's the Warmaster. He's standing strong.
That's 3 salvo launchers going in, hitting on 2s. They all hit. They all wound. AP -3.
4 ups. Oh, saves them all! Warmaster!
I really thought I had him, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, think again, James.
With the shooting phase coming to an end, between the Wardens and the Venatari, they took out Abaddon's bodyguard, but the bikes could do nothing with their shots after that. And in the other corner, the Alaras put everything into the War Dog, but could do no damage.
Not even a single wound between the War Dog and the Warmaster. Anything with war in its name is doing well.
I need the War Custodes.
All right, on to charges.
Death! I'm going to begin my charges with the Wardens into the Halbrute. Let's have a look. It's an 8. Ooh,
I think they're
yeah, I think that's in. Okay, we're good and we're up.
I will spend a CP to heroically intervene with Abaddon, charging into those guard. I don't think I can fail it. Nope. And he's just gonna...
He charged too far. I will go for the bikes charging into Abaddon. What was this? I needed 7?
Yeah, he just needs to turn his claw, so he's saying, just bring it.
There
we go.
Yes, Dwayne. We needed 7 and we got a 4.
Hey! That was the tactic. Intimidation with the Talon of Horus.
Yes. That is so important. I'm going to have to CP reroll that because it wouldn't make sense not to.
Yep.
So I will spend a CP.
You're outside of 12 of Cypher
Yep.
as well, so it's not an extra 1.
This time they will make the charge. Oh no. Oh. They want fast-moving bikes that can fly,
Yes,
and they
but
didn't go far enough.
They didn't expect the intimidation factor.
Wow. That ruined my plan. But I guess next, the Venatari is pretty much an unfailable charge, but we'll do the roll in case. 8 inches. I think that will do it.
I think they're in. Ah, they can't fit.
Oh no.
They fly too high.
And finally, I have a 9-inch charge with the Alaris into the War Dog. Oh, I could really do with making this.
No!
8. And I've already CP rerolled the charge, so I can't even do anything with that. That
1
is
digit on a dice off.
diabolical.
Will that change the game?
Going into the combat phase, starting with the Wardens, because I think that obviously makes sense, but I'm going to put all my attacks into the Halbrute, because I can't put them all into Abaddon, and I want to try and kill one more than risk not killing either.
I think that makes sense.
And maybe he goes boom and just kills everything anyway, and that would be amazing. So obviously before we start, I have to pick my Qatar stance, sustained or lethal. He's a higher toughness, so I will be picking lethal. And there's 25 spear strikes going in, hitting on 2s here with the first 15.
Oh, he's very dead.
They're 2 damage each.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He is dead. Daddy demise? Oh, we're okay, but the Halbrute is down.
On the Venatari charge, I'm going to be picking sustained, and they have 15 attacks. That's 1, 2, 3 fails, but 3 sustained, so they come straight back. And this is going to be a strength 7 attack.
T4, so
T4.
3s.
3s, but because of the lance and the charge, it's 2s.
Let me just pick those up. Make it
11,
bigger.
AP -3 technically.
4 bin van. Oh! Almost.
Oh.
He died twice.
Does that mean he comes back?
Yeah. He died so hard he survived. It's really not going well. However, the Warmaster gets to strike back, so if I can take out some Wardens, I've got too much over here, but let's see. Let's see what goes on.
Okay.
Same situation as last time. Abaddon is going to use Dracnian. He'll Dark Pact first. He passes, which gains me a CP, because it was over 7, that's beautiful. Yeah, I'll go sustained with Dark Pact. So here we go. Yeah, I still get his rerolls, thank goodness. So they all hit, and 1 extra from the sustained.
Toughness 6, and because there is no character leading them, they don't get their -1 to the roll.
That's great. I will be wounding on 2s with dev wounds.
Okay.
So because of the dev wound, 7 more, 3 damage each. If you fail 4, that's the squad gone.
I mean, the warden should be tough.
2,
And I
3,
failed.
4. Failed 4!
I failed 4.
Save 3. Oh. Warmaster. And people say he's a bad guy. I think he is great. What a gangster.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. The wardens, they're the tough guys, supposedly. At the end of my second turn, I managed to score Bring It Down by taking out your Halbrute, but Defend Stronghold waits until the end of yours.
On to round 3.
Yep.
They felt like a really long 2 turns. Probably won't be in the edit. But yeah. So the Warmaster ability this turn, I'll stick with Paragon of Hatred.
And for my detachment roll, I am sticking with the AP -1 again.
Cool. My secondaries are Extend Battle Lines and Mark for Death.
Oh, I do have 4.
You do.
I'm going to pick everything but the Witch Seekers.
The Gamma unit, I may as well just pick the Witch Seekers as they're the only one. So primary, I'm actually on 3 objectives. The Possessed in there, Abaddon on the center, and the Winged Demon Prince on that side. So thanks to the Slanesh Allegiance with the Demon Prince, he gets an extra 2-inch movement, meaning he moves 14. I'll also advance him. That's a solid 3, which gives me 17-inch movement. He is going to fly up and over the bikes, which means they have to take a battle shock test.
Let's have a look. They're good.
They are absolutely fine. Okay, the Warmaster is charging forward at these bikes, right in front of them to an unfailable charge. Over here, the War Dog is going to stomp his way towards the Venatari, hopefully taking those out this turn as well with shooting and charging. Then over here, the Possessed are finally going to get involved. They've got a 9-inch move, so they're going to move off the objective, which could be risky, right into the face of the Custodian Alaris over here. Okay, I will Dark Pact with Abaddon. He fails.
Oh.
Which means he's going to take D3 mortal wounds. He takes 1 mortal wound, he's down to 6. He will shoot into the bikes, 4 attacks, sustained 1, hitting on 2s.
T7, so it's going to be 5s.
It's only 1.
AP.
Minus 1.
So 3s. We're good.
The Demon Prince will also Dark Pact. He passes just fine. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. 5s again. 1 wound, minus 1.
3s again. We fail
Hey,
it.
2 damage.
The 1 bike down to 1.
Alright, the War Dog is going to fire his Demon Breath Melter into the Venatari, hitting on 3s. It is Strength 12.
2s.
Oh! I'm going to CP reroll that.
Oh.
AP minus 4.
Okay, for pinball.
Damn it!
We're good.
That's all my shots, so we're on the charges. As we're here, I'll start with.
Okay, what is
War
the
Dog.
charge?
It probably needs a 4.
4. Oh.
Is it definitely 4? We'll have to double check this. Yeah, 4.5 away.
I didn't realize he was so spread out.
Abaddon's going to make a charge, probably unfailable. That's an 8, I think he's in. And the Demon Prince will do the same. 5? Yeah, they're both in. No problem. Last but not least, my beautiful Possessed. I mean that as a loving mother. Make it with a 9. Oosh, have some of that. Stupid Terminator wannabes. Before I forget, the Demon Prince does do mortal wounds on a charge. It's the number of dice equal to the amount of wounds he has left, and every 4+ will be immortal. 10 wounds left. Oh wow, best roll I've done all game. That is 6, and it's to a maximum of 6.
Okay, I will be popping my stratagem for 4+ fear no pain against mortal wounds, and I will be paying the CP to do it. 4 pluses. 6 was it? Yeah, 6. Okay, save 3, and 3 go through. At the beginning of this fight phase, before anything's going on, I'm going to be using Oromite and Adamantine ability with my Shield Captain in Alara's Terminator armor. basically meaning all damage going onto that unit this turn is reduced to 1.
Ah, nice. Okay, in that case then, I will definitely be starting in the middle with Abaddon. Okay, before anything, I will Dark Pact with Abaddon on a 7. Ooh, I gain a CP. I will use Drachnian again, which is 8 attacks, devastating wounds, and I will go Sustained. He gets to reroll thanks to his ability. Oh, only 1 dev wound. 8 to save. -4.
4 ups. Oh, that's a lot of fails. Yep, that's going to be one very dead unit.
And after that, Abaddon will of course consolidate onto the objective.
So I'm still going to intervene with the Alaris Captain using his stratagem, so I can actually use my last 1 CP to do it instead of the normal 2.
Oh, you might not even need the reduced damage to 1 thing.
No, I don't know. I might wipe them all out. I might not. Who knows? But we'll find out now. Okay, I'll start with the 2 standard Alaris. They get 4 attacks each with their axes. I'm picking Sustained for this battle. Everything hits, and I get 1 extra for Sustained. 6 I'll be winning on 3s. 6 that go through, AP -2.
So it'll be 5 up invuln. Oh, save 3. 3 go through.
3 damage each.
That is 3 dead possessed.
Okay, cool. And then hopefully the captain can wipe the rest of these out now. He gets 6 attacks, also picking Sustained.
Oof.
Oh, failed 2. 1 does come back with a Sustained at least.
Oof.
All of them. So that's 5 at AP -2 as well.
Save 1. 4 go
These
through.
are 4 damage each.
Oh no, the possessed.
Okay.
I stayed up all night painting these. Cameraman, look how cool that looks. Look at him. He looks so cool, and he's standing on a stupid blood angel. God damn it. Okay, over to the War Dog Huntsman, the Reaper Chain Talon. I will be using the strike profile 4 attacks. That's rough. That's 2 misses.
Okay.
That's only 1 wound. -3.
4 up invul. We save.
Did absolutely nothing.
Is that his only attack?
Yep, that's all he can do.
Let's fight back. Venatari can get 15 attacks in. I don't get the lance benefit this time, so let's see what happens. So I will be picking lethals because he's going to be a high toughness beast. 15 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Toughness 9 to 5.
5s. That's another 1. So that's 3 at AP -3.
5 up invuln. Save 1.
So 2 go through at 2 damage each.
So that puts him down to 7 wounds. So that was a pretty wild. This is a pretty wild game, to be honest.
Yeah.
We both have 3 units left. I have 2 big boys in the middle and a War Dog by here. You've got Venatari, Alaris that are pretty much out of the game over here, and your Witch Seekers on your home objective.
Yep.
This is close.
It's time to play the objective.
What were my secondaries again? So my secondaries, I score 2 points for extend battle lines, and mark for death, I kill the bikes, meaning I score 5 points for that.
And I also score my secondary from last turn, defend stronghold.
You do indeed. Congratulations.
Yay! Going into my turn 3, let's draw my secondaries and see what I get. I get area denial and extend battle lines. I've got to be within the center. That's no good for me. Although I've only got 1 CP, I'm going to spend it to discard area denial and hopefully get something better.
You don't want to fight a Demon Prince in Abaddon?
I'm going to say no. Decide if I'm going to regret it by drawing Display of Might. So have more units wholly within no man's land than your opponent. Well, I'm not going to do that either. And primary for me, I am on 1 objective, so I score 5. My turn's going to be quite quick with the Venatari falling back because they do have the ability to shoot a charge in a turn, which they did, so they're going to fall back the smallest amount. And then I'm going to try and advance with the Alaris. They need a 6, basically. They can move 5. I'm 11 away. I need a 6 to actually get onto that objective. I got a 6! Oh. They actually made it. So the front guy sits, and I mean just on the edge of that objective, but also in cover, which is quite nice.
I will point out that there was some detailed measuring going on before that decision.
It was very much the very edge of the base, just getting onto the edge of that mat. Whew, okay. These dice rolls have been glorious and horrific all at the same time.
They really have.
It is getting nice and simple now. I have 6 Venatari shots going into your War Dog. Hitting on 2s. 6s. We get 1. We get 1. AP -1.
Fails, goes through, damage.
2 damage.
Down to 5 wounds.
And with that, go straight onto the charge. It's
Yeah,
unfailable. I'll do the roll anyway. I got Snake Eyes, which is so good that it was unfailable. Because, yes,
Oh my god.
Snake Eyes
That's
is just the
amazing.
way it goes. At least I got that out of the way now. So when I attack, no more Snake Eyes.
Oh, that's great.
Going into this combat, I am picking lethal hits, and I have 15 attacks to roll, hitting on 2s. So that would be 5s, down to 4s, because I charge with a lance.
5 ups. Oh,
They
4,
are
5 go through.
2 damage each.
Does he explode?
Please don't.
Oh, I saw a flash of a 6 there.
Ah,
But
thank
that
God.
is a dead war dog. Bye-bye.
So with all that back and forth, that felt really quick, that turn.
It was just one unit doing stuff, really.
Yep, so it means, I guess we see what I score.
Yeah.
At the end of my turn 3, I did score max on extend battle lines. However, I didn't get anything for display of might, and I will actually discard that and gain the CP.
Okay, on to round 4. There's really not a lot. I have 2 models. Fortunately, they are big ones. Yeah, Abaddon is going to reroll hits again. So primarily, I'm just going to score the 1. Secondaries will be Assassination and Area Denial.
Okay, and I will just add, I am taking the AP again.
I'm actually going to spend a CP to redraw Assassination. Behind enemy lines. Right, thanks to the allegiance to Slanesh, once again the Demon Prince has a 14-inch move and will advance. Boop. He gets a 2, so 16 inches should comfortably take him to the objective. Yes, it does. Crashes down in front of those Witch Seekers.
And they are going to turn their flamers at his wings and Overwatch.
I thought you might say that. Go for it.
With this Overwatch, thankfully they are auto-hit flamers, and they have D6 attacks, and there's 5 in the unit. 15 shots altogether. Gonna need some 6s. Just 1, please. Oh, literally just 1.
Oh,
1 6 in all of those.
any AP?
It's AP 0. 1 damage.
2 up save. It's a
You
6.
saved it, but because I did hit you, you do have to do a battle shock test.
No problemo. Fail.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Witch Seekers!
Abaddon is going to... He's just going to like... Because why not? He wants to do something helpful.
Fair, fair.
I will go straight on to shooting then. Right, I'll Dark Pact with the Demon Prince. He passes and will shoot at the Witch Seekers with the Infernal Cannon, and I'll go sustained. All hit but no sustained. Strength 5. Wounded on 3s.
Saving on 5s. Oh, only a 4. So that's 1 gone.
It is 1 gone. Can Abaddon still see? Yes, he can. So Abaddon actually has a nice clear line of sight there, so he will shoot at the Witch Seekers as well. Talon of Horus. Do you know what? He's going to Dark Pact as well. He's got 6 wounds left. He passes. He gains me a CP. It's all good. Lethal, as he already has sustained 1. Oh, look at that. All hit. 2 lethal, 2 sustained. Extra 2 for the wounds. Oh,
Please save some.
that's not bad.
I've 3 fail, so there's 1 Witch Seeker left.
Ah. Onto the charge phase, I will charge the Demon Prince. That's an 11. Even just the 1 dice, I think, makes it.
Yep.
So the Demon Prince is in, and how many wounds left means how many dice he gets to roll for his charge.
Shall I just pick her up?
I think you probably should, mate, yeah.
Okay.
I can do it if you want. Yes. So they're dead. Abaddon is still alive in the middle. So at the end of my turn, I score Area Denial with no enemy units within 6 inches of the centre for 5 points, and behind enemy lines for 3 points.
Going into mine on primary, I score 1. My 2 secondaries will be engage on all fronts and overwhelming force. Destroying enemy units on objectives and being in table quarters. Probably only one thing to do, and that's go for Abaddon. You're too far ahead in points, so I need to... I don't even know if this is going to be enough, but I need to just try and take him out. I need some revenge, basically.
Well, it means I can only score a maximum of 5 points primary and the end of turn 5.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's a good shout.
So let's move these Venatari up.
Okay. Yeah, so they're comfortably on the objective.
Yep, comfortably on there. Going into the shoot phase, I'm going to use one of my CP for a stratagem first with Archaeotech munitions, basically giving the unit sustained or lethal. I'm going to go for sustained. Going into Abaddon here, 5s to do any wounds. 3, and these are AP -1.
3 ups. Oh, he fails 2.
That's 4 damage then.
Oh, he's down to 2 wounds.
And straight from that, I'm going for a charge.
Do it.
Surely I can't snake eyes this again. Oh, I saw a 1 first. But 7 is definitely enough. The Venatari charge straight in. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Cool. I will be picking sustain for this battle, and that's 15 attacks from the Venatari going into Abaddon. Hitting on 2s, I charge with the lance, so it's going to be wounding on 2s. This should be the end of Abaddon the Annoying. You have 9 to save at AP -3.
4 up invuln. So 1, 2, 3, 4 go through.
That's 8 damage.
I think that is him dead. Oh, Abaddon.
Goodbye, you annoying thing.
Warmaster, no. Oh, it's just the Demon Prince left. All on his own. So looking at this pretty sparse board now, we have 1 unit of Venatari, 1 unit of Terminator Custodians, and 1 Demon Prince.
Yes. After all that, at the end of my round 4, I managed to score 3 points for overwhelming force, destroying Abaddon on the middle objective, and I will be discarding engage on all fronts.
Okay, so on to the final round. I'm up to 6 CP, I just haven't, I've been useless with it. Demon Prince is on 1 objective, so I'll score 5 for primary, and my secondaries will be Storm Hostile Objective and Display of Might. I will discard Display of Might, and I will draw Secure No Man's Land. So again, because of the situation with his movement, he's going to advance, I can do that for free, and I have the CP to charge, the stratagem to charge after that. Oh, it's only a 1-inch advance. I'm actually going to CP reroll that because I have so many. Down to 4. It's a 3. So that will actually give me 14, 15, 16, 17 inches to fly pretty much onto the objective. Can't quite balance there, so he'll go just there. He will then take some shots at the Venatari. Dark Pact first. Fails it. Takes mortal wounds. Takes 2 mortal wounds, so that means his charge is going to be less effective. The 3 shots he will use sustained. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Only on 5s. That is 1 wound at -2 because you're on an objective.
We're good.
Does nothing. Alright, he'll charge in. He's down to 8 wounds, which means he gets to roll 8 dice. Every 4. Oh my god. 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, I may as well use the stratagem for 1 CP because I got so many as well. For Feel No Pains, 4 bless against mortal wounds. And they both still go through.
Alright, finally then into combat. I will Dark Pact. He passes, and we'll go sustained again. Hellforged weapon on the strike profile, 6 attacks hitting on 2s.
So 3s.
Oh, only 2 go through. -2, -3 because you're on an objective.
4 up invul anyway. Fail them both with snake eyes.
Oh, 3 damage each.
That takes out 2. Yeah, I'm going to go with the lethal. Makes sense. Hitting on 2s. Everything hits but no lethals. So strength 7. This is going to need 5s. 1 attack.
AP.
-3.
Goes through.
2 damage.
Down to 6 wounds. Yeah, so at the end of that turn, thanks to having 3 OC with the Demon Prince, I score Storm Hostile Objective for 4 points and Secure No Man's Land for 2 points.
Going into my round 5. Probably unattainable, but let's see how close I can get it. Where are those challenger cards? That's what I need right now. So I don't score primary until the end. Drawing my secondaries, I get Assassination and Marked for Death.
Oh, those are not what I wanted to hear. I mean,
okay.
Marked for Death is obvious.
Yeah, so I've got to kill it.
Yeah.
And I've got to kill it with 1 Venatari. The Venatari need to do their Battle Shock test. Yeah, they're fine. There's no problem. I'm going to be using their ability again so they can fall back, shoot, and then charge. But I can also move those just into line of sight for a couple more shots.
Yeah, do you want me to do that for you?
Yeah, I've chucked them there. It's
Keep them on the objective, but giving them line of sight on the prince.
yeah. And then let's see what happens.
Do it.
Come on, dice gods. The sole remaining Venatari has his 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. One of them misses. It's strength 4. It's a 6!
Oh my god.
AP -1, 2 damage.
3. It's a 1!
2 damage.
4 wounds.
Oh, momentum. I'm loving this. I'm going to pop the Archaeotech Munitions Stratagem on my Alaris, basically to give him lethal hits.
Okay.
I got the CP to spend just at the end here, so I may as well do it. So they have 18-inch grenade launcher. Am I 18-inch?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's go for that first then.
Yeah,
We
you're
happy?
good. Easy.
Yep. Okay, D6 attacks each. So that is 8 attacks on 6s. Oh my god. So I missed half on a 2-up hit, and no lethals with that either. Okay, so these are strength 4. It's going to be 6s. I got a 6! Oh wait, you're a monster.
I am.
I can reroll the wound rolls.
Oh, momentum.
Ah, no more 6s.
No.
Okay, 1 6, AP -1, 1 damage potential.
3. It's another 1! Oh, this game has been wild.
Now they have their axes as well, so that's another 6. These are keeping the lethals with them. I missed 1, but there's 2 lethals in there. Now to wounds. Again, this is also strength 4, so it's going to be 6s again. Failed them, but I can reroll the wounds. Nope, no 6s at all. But that's 2 from the lethals, AP -1 again. You failed these both, he's dead. It was AP -1.
He's okay, there was 3 ups.
Ah, the failless charge by the Venatari.
It all comes down to
One
this.
final combat.
We'll put him in. We'll put him in. He's in.
Yeah, he's in. He's good.
Spear through the throat right there.
Okay. 1 soul Venatari Custodian going into a Demon Prince. I'm going to go sustained for this final assault. Oof.
Oh my god.
Come on. Hitting on 2s. Everything hits and I get sustained. That's 6 going in. So this is strength 7.
T9, so it is 5s.
Down to 4s because I charge with the lance. Oh, that is 2 fails, but 4 go through. These are AP -3, 2
4.
damage each.
4 been Von.
Fail, fail 2.
Oh my god. Wait, I think he blows up.
No.
Come on. This would be the best thing ever.
Oh,
How many wounds is that?
He's got 3.
It's D3 mortal wounds if I blow.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that would have been the best
Oh.
ending to a battle report ever. I've been tabled at the bottom of turn 5.
So, I do score Assassination for 5. And I do score Marked for Death for 5. As well as 10 for Primary.
What does that take the score to?
But it was not enough.
Oh!
It was not enough.
I've stopped tracking, so I actually don't know what the score is.
It finished 72-74.
Oh! What a wild game. That was mental. GG. Well played, sir.
Yes. How that would, yeah.
I mean, it could definitely be a moral victory for you because you did table me. And in my books, that's always an actual victory.
you lose your battle ready for that.
Real war doesn't end after 5 turns.
No.
So with no no soldiers left, you just go around and achieve all your objectives, you know? So, yeah. GG. Well played. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching today. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. If you want more content, we do have a Patreon and a Middle-earth strategy battle game channel too, if you haven't come from there in the first place. Yeah, thanks for the good game. Thanks to Josh for the help with painting the terrain and filming and all his other advice today. I really appreciate it. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time on the Tabletop Alliance.
Bye, guys.